Hello, and welcome to one of my favorite shows in the world. Dude, it takes some like serious skill and some serious props to be like just a one-man show. It's basically just him and be this good and this entertaining. And I'm pretty sure it's like almost, well, not almost everybody, but it's a lot of people's favorite show. It's like one of mine. I get so excited every time I get to want to watch one of these. And I wait, to be able to be in a good mood and everything so I can really fully appreciate it. But it's amazing to me that it's just so good and it's just him, because most shows are good because they have this and that and people bounce off each other. And this is just him and it's amazing and I love it. And props to you, Carl. Anyway, we got Anyte Abroad, Season 2, Episode 2, Trans-Siberian Express. I guess I'm going to find out. It's weird to me that that's like on a bucket list, but mainly because I don't know what it is. So we're going to find out what it is and what he's going to do there and why it's so special. Anyway, I skipped over the intros because of spoilers and all that stuff. So let's just go. Yeah.
Travel the Trans-Siberian Railway. Oh, wow. That's the stuff of dreams, isn't it?
Is it?
This is known as the greatest train journey in the world. That's its nickname.
But is that because most train journeys aren't that great anymore? I never get on the Pendolino from Euston to Manchester. I'm looking forward to this. I do it because it's getting me from A to B.
Well, I've always wanted to do the Trans-Siberian Express. I'm fascinated by Russia, a place of amazing... it's the history alone.
It's grim, though, isn't it, Russia?
What do you mean grim?
What, all of it? It's the biggest country in the world, and all of it's grim.
The bits you see on the telly is people queuing for spuds and stuff like that. Now, maybe it is a good train journey to them. Maybe their other trains are worse than ours.
What if I told you this? The luxury carriages of the Trans-Siberian Express have, all the modern cons. It's like luxury stuff.
What's the toilet situation on the train?
I mean, as I understand it, and I have never been on the journey, so I can't say for certain, but there's,
Toilets.
There's toilets.
Well, as long as there's toilets.
How long are you on the toilet?
Ages. I sit there loads. It's me time, isn't it? I like to sit in there. It's me. There's no one else coming in annoying me when I'm in there. Everywhere else I go in the house, Suzanne's there. You haven't done this yet.
Everywhere.
Have you called them yet? That needs fixing. She doesn't come in there. Shut the door, sit there, my legs go numb. That's a thing for me that I've got to get up in a minute, because otherwise she will have to come in and help me off.
What a life! What
right?
a life! He's carved out for himself.
It's not one that jumps out for me. I'm not over the moon with it, but it's better than the others. That's the problem with this list.
Can we sign you up for this one? Yeah?
Right.
Trans-Siberian Express.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Was that supposed to be like a train?
All right, you just give us a lift into town.
Hope you do not value life too much and got good life insurance. The brakes in this car just failed. It's the worst car I ever bought. It's British, and I never thought a car could be made that bad.
Right.
Right.
What brings you here?
Well, I'm going on the train, on the Trans-Siberian Railway. There's things to do before you die. You been on it?
Why would I want to do something that's totally predictable? I'll leave it to you, British. You will be packed in a smelly carriage with Russians who will not wash for a week.
Why?
But they will drink a lot.
Okay.
Siberia is nothing,
Where
just
did they
one
get this guy?
huge field.
You're not selling it to me.
So
No.
anyway, what do you want to see? The Red Square?
Whatever you think is worth seeing here.
Nothing.
Right, well...
Oh my
That's
god!
not-
Oh my god! It just came to me. This guy is me in Argentina. This is like me if I were like a driver and I would pick up tourists and like, why are you here? Why do you want to see that? Why don't you leave? Oh my god, it's awesome that they got this guy. Where did they get this guy? Also, there was like a scene where all the cars are on the highway, and literally my first thought, I didn't press pause because I hate pressing pause in like the first 30 seconds of a video because I imagine it must be annoying. But they were all like really nice cars on the highway, and it was just this kind of hunk of junk on it. I saw it and I was like, dude, that's like, it doesn't compare to all the other cars. And then I thought, oh, I'm sure Carl's in that one. And then the guy goes and says, this is the worst car I've ever bought. Oh, great. Oh, man. I don't know who this guy is.
Great.
I like it. It's funny.
I mean, I thought I was miserable. Good Jesus. Honestly, if that's what I'm like, Suzanne always says that I moan a lot. I'm nowhere near that level, surely. If she moans at me again, I wish she was here, really, just so I can say, come and meet this miserable bastard. I mean, he's in the wrong job, isn't he? He's working with tourists.
They don't get that many tourists here, Carl.
But because of him. He would. They'll have him as the first point of contact when people come in. Honestly, if there was a plane going back now, I'd get on it. Forget the train journey.
Oh my God. That guy is responsible
Got
for
a text just
no tourism.
asking me
That's
to
awesome.
go and check a place out, get some food. Oh, it's got to be better than the taxi ride, hasn't it?
That was weird. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks. Cheers.
What do you think? The book's all right.
Owls?
Building's lovely, it's just that there's a lot of blokes sat around with next to no on. Are they totally nude? I didn't want to look properly, I just sort of saw skin.
Some of them are.
But it's leather furniture, you shouldn't sit on a leather sofa with a bare arse. I didn't like getting my dad's Ford Cortina with shorts on because your skin sticks to it. I certainly don't want my bollocks stuck to this. And I don't even want to touch it now. I mean, it's wipeable. But has it been wiped?
I brought you some towel and a hat. You're gonna go to the steam room now.
Steam room?
Steam room? Yeah, it's what we're here for.
I didn't know that, nobody said that.
Get dressed and we're waiting you in the steam room.
OK, I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
Cheers.
That makes a little bit more sense.
It's show time. Let's go. Let's go. You're dressed well. Listen,
You dressed well.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a shower first. Because you're gonna get wet.
Dude, the hats with like the little thingy on top, they look like a bathroom plug or something. Oh, a drain plug or whatever they're called. Just like, it looks ridiculous.
Now everything's hot.
No, it's not so hot.
That doesn't look
I like a massage. I love it when I get in. I say to Suzanne, rub my legs, they're active. Rub my neck.
Yeah.
Just a nice rub, that's all I want. Nice and quiet, 10 minutes of that. Whale noises.
I've never heard a whale make this sound.
I've never seen anyone in a sauna getting hit by a shrub. It's like being in a car wash. And the thing is, because I can't feel anything at the moment, because I feel scalded, they might be nettles. I'll be covered in rashes in a bit, and then they'll be whacking me again with dock leaves.
Fucking hell. Is it good or what?
It says a lot that women aren't here, because women are a bit more screwed on, I think, when it comes to knowing how to relax.
Oh.
They go off and have a nice little face rub.
Okay, got it. I thought he went the other way. With screwed on.
Leg massage. Facial. I mean, how did they do a facial here? Rub your face with a brick. It seems like everything, you can't enjoy anything. Can't wait to get out of Moscow. I haven't enjoyed it very much, to be honest.
I love
I've had
this
enough
guy.
of it. Got some revels, just to keep me going, on the train. Glad just to get on the tracks, really. Start the journey that I'm here for. This is all a bit sort of Aberdeen Angus Steakhouse, 70s. But other than that, it's sound. Yeah, perfect. This is all I want, my own space. No people annoying me, no noise, no crowds. I just look out the window at Russia, which is what it's all about, isn't it?
You're just gonna keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not here to annoy anyone. They don't have to annoy me. Just enjoy it. For me, it's perfect. I can't moan. Ricky and Steve, this is what they said I was going to get, and they've delivered. No, I'm not going to moan.
I wouldn't trust it yet.
Ваше место со следующей станции в плацкартном вагоне.
No.
What?
This here.
Да.
Yeah.
Ваше место со следующей станции.
6.
В другом вагоне.
6.
Room 6. Room 6. Same as this?
Да. Да.
Their faces! Their faces says it all.
Alright, just give us a minute, because I need to get bag and shoes.
Да, yes.
Alright.
They look
Yeah,
mighty
I'll come to room
suspicious.
6 in a
Also, no train is like this in Argentina, and well, okay, I can't say that because I only been like on a couple trains, but like the inner city trains that take you from outside of the city to in the city or wherever, are nothing like this. Obviously, they're more like buses, but on rails, like the way they look, and this like setup, it's giving me Harry Potter flashbacks. I know it's not exactly the same and stuff, but just like the cabin and the colors of the chairs and the things, it just I can see the mini dude, I rewatched Harry Potter's like a year ago or something, and it's so weird to see like the first movie and they're so small. They were just like 11. They're just like the tiniest of little kids just playing along and stuff, and I can just see the tiny Harry Potter there with the tiny Ron and the tiny Hermione coming to the door. That's just...
A minute. All right.
I don't trust
Just give me a minute. I'll just put my shoes on. I'll come down to room 6.
Да.
Yeah, I'll come down in a minute. Just let me put these on.
Just a little insight in the Mandy mind. Now this is reminding me, like, how they say train of thought? Mine, it's I don't know what it is, but there's like 18 trains. All going in different directions at the same time, and whatever lands wherever lands, that's what I'm thinking. And now I'm just remembering how they're just like standing there, right? And well, I don't want to get into a lot of detail, but in Argentina, well, the crazy inflation and this and that, they don't make large bills, so anytime you have to pay for anything, it's the bills. They never made larger bills, so you have to take a bunch of small bills. So every time you have to pay for anything, it's like a stack of bills, and you just gotta count them out. And the other day, I went to lunch with my boyfriend, and he went to the bathroom, and I was paying. It was my treat, and I had a whole huge wad of very small bills, so I had to count it out. And I asked the waitress for the check and stuff, and she came by. She gave me the check. I was like, all right, give me a sec. Go do whatever you got to do. I got to count a whole lot of cash. It wasn't like a lot, but it was a lot of bills. And she like went to the other table, half a second, turned around and came back. And I just started counting, dude. And like, she was just like these two, just very awkwardly, like trying to talk about it. Like, oh, you have a lot of bills. I was like, yep, I do. I asked you for time to count. And I kept counting. And it sucks when you're counting money and somebody's distracting you. Because, if you mess up, you kind of got to start over. So it took a really long time. And I was just like counting. I was just like looking at her very awkwardly, My boyfriend obviously didn't come back or anything. And she literally, like, I tried to ask her to leave again, and she was just like this. Just awkwardly waiting. I was like, okay, fine, take it, bye.
And get all my stuff together.
It was
and I'll come down. Brilliant.
Exactly the same. I was like, all right, I gotta keep counting.
I will come down if you want to.
Want to leave?
I can find it on my own if you like.
It's the same
I can
situation.
come down.
Except there was
Packing
one
my
lady.
stuff.
Oh man.
There's only 12 in that one. This is good. Smoking garage. Are we going in the rough part here? Is it much further? Much? You're having a fucking laugh. Really? Stay here. What do I do? Where will I sit? This one's mine. This isn't funny, this. This is dangerous.
Did it just go in the luggage part? I don't see anybody on
What class
top.
is this? Seriously. I'm sat on a shelf.
It's fifth
This
class.
isn't a bed.
Oh, there are people up there.
Gee, I feel like Anne Frank. I hope there's no one going to be above me again, is there? That isn't another bed up there, is it? It's just not practical, this.
At least you've got a bed.
Richard, stop saying at least I've got a bed. Great for putting books on. Ornaments. It's not a bed. It's not a bed.
I told you to not trust it. We all knew it was coming. What's that? Did they mention it at any time and I just didn't hear it? Or is it like well known? Or how long is this train ride? Because like, if it's like on people's bucket list, right, I imagine it's, and he was concerned about toilets and stuff, I imagine it's like a long ride, but I don't think they mentioned it. So.
All right, how's it going?
Did you get on the train and everything?
Well, yeah, it was lovely for about 20 minutes before they moved me to 3rd class. Nice, that.
It was experience it for a while, was it? Experience it. Did you get bored with 1st class and then just want to sort of see the real Russia then, I suppose?
Didn't really get a chance to get bored with it.
What was 3rd class like?
What do you think? 3rd class? I didn't even know there was a 3rd class. I don't even send letters 3rd class.
Yeah, I couldn't believe there was a 3rd class. Anyway, I'm letting you know the next stop. It's the 50th anniversary of Yuri Gagarin's first space flight. So I've arranged for you to do some cosmonaut training. You're going to get to ride the centrifuge and experience zero gravity, everything. Very lucky, very lucky. All right, see you later.
Zero gravity sounds fun. Centrifuge does not sound fun for somebody that gets dizzy quite easily.
It's just something that was done years ago. It was a nice idea. In the 60s, there was all that space race, wasn't there? People keen to get up there. But then it's just died out. To me, it's how, like, everybody was sort of into going to Tenerife in the 80s. Everywhere has its day. Do you know what I mean?
No.
After that, Benidorm. Before that, space. It's just Terramolinas. These are places that are talked about in certain decades. And after a while, people realise they're not that great and they stop going. And I think that's what happened with, like, space and the moon.
You're not interested in zero gravity?
People are going to space.
No, like having my feet on the ground and being in control of where I'm going.
Okay.
Выдвинуть помостов из кабины отвлекаем. Готовность есть.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I see this move without me in?
You inside. It's like the base where they had to retrain 11 to get her powers back or whatever in Stranger Things, and I forgot. I had a point, but I forgot. Damn it. Give me a second. Nah, it's gone. It's gone forever.
Inside.
Yeah, but is it possible to see it without me in, just to see what it does?
No, это неинтересно.
It should be spins, no?
I thought it was a whizzy thing.
Yeah, it spins round.
To where?
And you inside.
I thought I've seen something different to this. In James Bond, it was like an egg on an arm. And it whizzes round, and you can see my face, and I can go, whoa.
Yeah, that's a film, though.
It would make it a lot easier if I see someone else go in here, whiz round, and see what they come out like. Do I have any control?
They won't come out like scrambled. You have control.
I came to Russia to get on a train. Trans-Siberian Railway.
Sure.
I feel like chicken.
I would not do
slid
this.
in an oven.
Преобразователь все движения к работе готовы. Готовность есть.
You've done anything like this?
No, I haven't. No, of course I haven't. Why would I? Think about what you're asking me there, Richard.
What are you asking?
No,
Все движения к работе готовы. Готовность есть.
You've done anything like this?
No, I haven't. No, of course I haven't. Why would
What? Because I can hear, have you done anything? And that doesn't make sense, especially not with his reaction, so...
Готовность есть.
You've done anything like this?
No, I haven't. No, of course I haven't. Why would I? Think about what you're asking me there, Richard. Have I done anything like this before? What's got in a tumble dryer?
Oh.
What do you mean, have I done anything like this before? Can you hear me?
We'll hear and see you.
I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say this season has a lot more music than the first season. It's like most scenes are quite musical, and there's a lot of different like themed music for a lot of different moments. And I don't think it was like that in the first season. At least not as much. I'm like hearing a lot more music, and it's putting you a lot more in like the ridiculous kind of theme of things. That's what I wanted to say.
Ready?
No.
Start off slowly.
Okay.
I can feel that. Yeah. He's moving now.
It's not moving.
It is.
Moving now.
That is moving.
Try to calm down, please. They're trying to check your blood pressure.
Calm down. Stop saying that. Put me in this situation.
When the test begins, we tell you.
It's a mad thing. It was 30 years old, that bit of kit. And it looked it.
Everything is ready. Here we go. It's beginning.
Yeah, I can feel it now. Oh, fuck.
It was like a giant swing ball. And I was sat in the ball.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
0.5. Only half of 1G.
It's dipping up and down, then.
Прижмите побольше. Okay, 1G. How do you feel?
What unit
Yeah,
is
just
it?
feel a bit.
Work with signals.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Good for you. One more time.
How fast that?
Okay, we go down.
At least it was short. Awful.
Did it?
I did it.
It was all right.
Aww.
I thought I did a good job in the end. It's not that hard being a spaceman. It's sort of built up as being tricky and complicated, but you just got to sit on your ass. At the end of the day, think about it. They sent a chimp. I mean, when you're taking over from a chimp, it's not a difficult job, is it? There's no pressure on you. In fact, there is pressure on you, because if you don't get it right, they go, what are you doing? Chimp got it. Chimp managed to do it. Why are you ballsing it up?
This guy.
Just got to go
This
to
looks fun.
a briefing for the zero gravity thing, you know, find out what it's all about.
7 a.m. We will meet you near the central gates, and we will take you to the if during the flight itself you feel bad, don't try to keep it in yourself. Vomit. After vomiting, you'll be better. One more thing about the lamps, which are very hot, because the power is around.
I don't
1,000 watts.
want to start whizzing about in zero gravity. It's worried me more seeing the briefing, seeing the footage of people floating about.
But they're all happy though. Like, look how happy those people were.
Seeing the footage of
They're
people
all
floating.
just, like, how does that scare you? They look like so excited and happy and like having a good time. That's a lot of people to be floating around at one time. But whatever. No, like, it's easy. I feel like it's really easy to like kick. Like, I can't point because, yeah. Well, the guy closest to like the camera or whatever. I feel like it's so easy for him to just like kick anybody in the face. Like his feet are way up in the air. But other than that, like they're having a good time. This looks awesome,
Floating
dude.
about.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking's been up there. He's done it.
Yeah, but what damage can he possibly do to himself now? He's knackered. Years ago, when they first got on the moon or in space, it was all one small step for man, giant leap for mankind. Seen that footage? They've got David Coulthard up there messing about in a racing car. That isn't what it was invented for. I thought it was communications and all that. They're just chucking shit up there. Like, what else can we put in? What else can we see floating about? We don't get any shit. Harry, have you got that old mattress? We can take it up. Do you want to see it? Do you know what I mean? What are they doing?
This guy is awesome.
Hello, what is your name?
Carl.
Pilkington.
What sicknesses did you have during your life?
Oh, loads. I get headaches a lot, back pain, I've got flat feet, kidney stones.
Мы на враче не
Do you have them now?
I might have them.
Это мы посмотрим в соседнем кабинете.
Glands swollen.
Our temperature is normal.
It can't be.
We will go to another doctor.
All right, how's it going?
Trying to get out of this.
What's going on?
Was getting excited about the zero gravity flight. Can't do it.
She doesn't recommend you to fly, but you still can fly.
I've got to listen to the doctor.
What do you mean?
They have to give you a medical before you get on it.
The problem is with your throat.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Well, I can't do it. I would have loved to do it. I've never been so happy, really, to be ill. She said, your neck's all swollen, your nose is glowing and your ears are wet or something.
You sound like a fucking Labrador. Oh. You can't do the zero gravity then. It's too dangerous, is it?
What a
It's
shame.
too dangerous, but I'll just chuck something else up there.
What do you mean, give them something else to go up with? They want to see Carl Pilkington.
No, but they've booked it now, haven't they? We've booked the flight, and they might as well do it. Just got to wait here now, then. Not that bothered, if I'm honest with you.
Who went up though? Like the cameraman? Oh no. I'm getting dizzy.
Ricky will moan going, what, we've spent all that money
Okay.
on a zero gravity flight? What else could I send up? Sick of rebels. I know what will happen. People will go, don't you regret not doing it? No, not really. Never wanted to float about.
This
It's
guy's
never been a
making a
dream.
mess.
I'm not one for getting ill either. I don't get ill that often. Got really ill when I was a kid, and I ate some old donuts from outside Hagenbach's. It's a local bakery. I went round the back and there was a load of cream donuts there and I ate them. Anyway, the cream was off. I was in agony. Doctor came round, told me mum that I was going to die. He was messing about. She didn't know. She had a panic on. She called me dad at work, said, you got to come home, Carl's dying. Oh, what's up with him? He's that load of old donuts. Meant to be whizzing through space and talking to you about donuts. Sky are going to be well pissed off with this.
I love how he's always thinking about, like,
Just a second.
he's always thinking about the others. It's either always Suzanne or Ricky or Sky. It's I love how it's always in his considerations. It's so cute.
Class, just so I can stretch my legs out. I'm just getting sick of this journey now. It's mental how long this is. It's mental.
It's the greatest rail journey in the world. Longest trip in the world.
No, well, right, exactly. Exactly. You said greatest. It's not. It's the longest. They've sold something on the worst thing about it. Why do you want to do something the longest? Go to Tenerife on the longest flight. You wouldn't do that. You know, I want to get there, see it, and go home again.
You're missing the point, Carl.
Not missing the point.
No, he has a point.
It goes a third of the length of the world.
I know, well, again, it's madness. If you're going that distance, get on a plane. We've moved on. It's 2011. No one questions anyone, do they, when they say, what do you want to do before you die? On the longest train journey. It's never followed up with, what? How do you do that for, you knob? All right.
It,
What are you doing?
it looks like it's going mega slow, too. I imagine it's not, but...
Alright.
What are you doing? Are you bored?
A little bit, yeah. I've still got this sort of throat annoying me a little bit, but yeah, a little bit bored. Not much to do, is there?
Well, once again, your mate Rick has come to your rescue because I've arranged a bit of company for you.
I know you're a people person, so I've arranged you to meet a little magnetic fella. Get yourself down to cabin 5.
Little
You can't miss him. He'll have cutlery stuck to his face. Apparently there's a lot of magnetic people in Russia for some reason.
Oh, I'm up for that. It's all right. Someone to talk to. Hello? Mikhail? How are you doing? So you're a human magnet?
They're magnet.
Magnet?
Magnet.
Sort of tacky. Look, they're not special or anything. What is going on? I've never heard of such a thing. I don't know what use it is. Looks a bit ridiculous like that. I mean, cutlery drawers are next to now. You can get one for £2. You're like a human post-it note.
The play?
Magnet man.
Magnet man.
Were you magnet baby?
Oh my god, him just standing there like being as still and like, you know, like when you talk to a child and they're like, you know, sit up straight, you know, how tall are you? And it's just like automatically they just shoot up, be straight. It's just like that. Plate on his head, are you kidding me? Why Why are the plates sticking to this man? This is so bizarre.
Magnet man.
Magnet man.
Were you magnet baby?
His children are magnet.
What? It's a normal family photo, isn't it? That. Handy when out shopping. When you go food shopping. Carrier bags these days are really weak. Very thin. He comes out of Waitrose. Done. What about that? Can you do that? Hands free?
Алло.
No. Can you stick it on your head? No. Let go. See, that's where that would be
Вот
useful.
это вот, что он тебе показывает, посмотри.
If you could walk around chatting.
Свой магнит на него передал.
I'm passing my magnetic powers to you.
I think an accident's going to happen.
What am I watching? Girl's face, please. Dude, I absolutely love whoever edits this. Oh my god. So freaking good.
Свой магнит на него передал.
I'm passing my magnetic powers to you.
Right, I think an accident's going to happen. Best if I get out, because he's getting heavy stuff. It's getting silly. Can't think of anything where you go, brilliant, I'm a magnet. When do you need to be a magnet?
Well, what superpower would you like then?
I came up with one. I'd be bullshit man. There's so many meetings going on where you know people are bullshitting. I'd just like to walk in, I wouldn't need a special costume, just dress like this. And I'd fly in, I'd go bullshit.
Oh, wait. Bullshit man just happens to be able to fly as well? Okay. I love how it's not, the flying part is not the superpower.
Costume,
No.
just dress like this. And I'd fly in,
Of course.
I'd go bullshit. You're talking bullshit, and they'd go, oh, it's bullshit, man. And I go, yeah, it is bullshit, man. You're talking bullshit. And eventually, people would stop talking shit. Anything that's going on in the world, a bloke selling a car that needs, you know, it's knackered, he's going to say, a great run of this. Bullshit.
He would be a very busy superhero.
Hey, Carl, Steve Merchant here. How are you, mate? Rich and I have actually managed to track down a traditional healer who sort of works with nature and hopefully will help you to fully appreciate life. So, yeah, get up for the next stop, mate.
Okay.
Can't imagine Russians being into therapy. It's a bit soft. It's a soft thing to do, isn't it, when people have to do that?
Is it?
Russians are really hard. I thought they would, you know, they'd think it's a load of old bollocks. Carl.
Андрей.
I almost made a mess.
What are you doing?
Копаем яму.
Digging.
Your turn.
Fucking hell.
Is he digging his own grave?
Nowhere easier than this. What's digging got to do with therapy? I thought I'd be meeting some woman who clears me head, calms me down and that. Instead of meeting some bloke who looks like he should be in The Sopranos. How long did that take? What time did you start?
Maybe half an hour ago.
That'd be big enough, wouldn't it?
Should match your size.
It's my size.
Exactly.
Sometimes you're better off not asking questions.
Right?
Oh, do you understand what you're doing now?
I've kind of worked it out. I'm digging my own grave. Well, hang on a minute. Is it...
I was kidding.
Is it full body?
Да. Yes.
So your head's under?
Голова внутри?
Да.
Well, what do you mean? How do you breathe?
Ты будешь дышать через шланг.
You'll use a pipe.
Oh, very therapeutic.
There's no rules. There's no rules there.
I legit thought the digging was therapeutic because he was like, how is this therapeutic? And I was like, well, yeah, because, you know, it's physical labor. And, you know, physical labor works out endorphins. When you're doing something that your mind doesn't need to be a part of, your mind kind of wanders. And like washing the dishes and those kind of, you know, mundane tasks can be quite therapeutic. So I was like, I was, okay, yeah, but what? What happened?
Russia, they haven't got rules in day-to-day life, have they? Do what you want here. Nuttersville.
Usually the signal of 3 beeps, we immediately take the person out of the ground, like this.
There's no proper system. I said, what do? He said, you just go, I said, what, 3? You could do 2, do what you want. Well, hang on a minute. Let's have a system here if it goes tits up. That's what I mean. Honestly, just leave my hands out is the best thing. Even cover my head if you want. Cover the head and go like that. And that means get me out. All right, Steve, it's Carl. Can you give us a call when you get this? Because I'm just at that thing you set up. Me being buried alive. I don't know if you know what it is, but they cover you totally. I thought they left your head out or something, but they want to cover me up. Call me back as soon as you get this. See ya.
I like how he gave up on digging as soon as he found out.
I've just left a message on Steve's phone. Just, I'm at the burial thing that I'm having done, being buried alive. I'm not that happy about it. It's bloody balmy, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if you know what it is. If you get this, can you call me? Just so you know what it is. And if you're... Just give us a call. See ya.
Please.
If it's quiet, my brain is always against me. My brain is never on my side. My brain will make me...
Is this like the very cheap and like savage version of what are those called? Something chamber, but where it's like, it was on The Simpsons, it was on that the Big Bang Theory, it was on a bunch of things, where it's just like a capsule full of water, though, where you can breathe, you're not submerged, you're just kind of floating in water. I think it's even salt water, so you float more. And they just close it, a sensory deprivation tank! It came to, is this like the Russian version of that? Cause, oh, wow. Like, there are more relaxing ways to achieve this. Okay.
Panic. He'll be going, what you doing? There's worms in here. You could die here. Are they still up at the top? You know, all that, my brain's against me. So I need to distract it with something else. Give it some music to listen to.
Also, that would
and
be
it'll be
heavy.
Happy. I don't want to panic my brain.
He didn't look panicked. He looked dead.
Let's give it a go then.
Okay. Ooh, pretty. The second one looks like Spirit.
I'm just going to listen to some music. Akabilk, Stranger on the Shore. It always calms me down. Well, let's do it. Hang on. I haven't got a pipe.
I don't see a pipe either. Oh my god. Okay. I thought we were going to lose Carl, people.
Things when they tell you not to try at home, isn't it? Well, then why is it all right for me to do it, but not them?
You're not at home.
What's it like down there, Carl?
You're far from home.
No, it's fine. Just let me have a bit of peace and quiet, will you?
Honestly. With music,
Hello, boy.
peace and quiet.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I wouldn't do it. But, thing is, if they bury you...
I'm surprised he did it. Honestly, with all the things like he rejects and doesn't want to do and gets fed up with and stuff, I'm surprised. Not only that he accepted that he's doing it and everything, that he's so calm about it. I'm okay.
And just leave your head out. That's more dangerous because someone would definitely think it was a football. Give it a boot. Don't panic. That'll make it worse. If you don't like it when you get down there, it's horrible. Just shout, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. That's how it works. That's what Chloe Katona did. And she was Mother of the Year.
Okay.
All right. See you later. Bye.
That's it. I wanted to see him get out. We don't get to see him get out? His reaction to being uncovered or what that was? No, that's it? Okay. I was all happy about the editing, but that's crap. But all right.
Hello?
All right, mate. How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
I did that thing yesterday, got buried alive. Cheers for that.
That was all right, was it?
What, being buried in the ground having a hosepipe stuck in your mouth? Brilliant. To be honest, it has been the most relaxing thing I've done since I've been here. What does that tell you about Russia?
It sounds to me like you've been pretty much sort of having a lot of lounging around time, which is great, and I know you need, a bit of chill out time. So what we've done is we just managed to arrange a little bit of a sort of sporty excursion for you. You just got to do a quick detour to Mongolia, and then you're all set.
Sporty. The word sporty is interesting.
Is this my lift? I'm not good on horses.
Are you good on any animal?
Just take me time, slowly. Oi. No rush. That's it. Even slower if you want. Trans-Siberian. Oh. Have balls like leather. Hard. Hard skin, like your boots. Bollocks. I'm with you to do some sport. That's your house.
Convenient.
You got a satellite dish. You got satellite TV. You got Sky. Sky. Sky One. Why are they showing me a picture of a wrestler?
You will wrestle at Tenadam.
Why?
Will I?
Why me?
Because he had injury from accident in the head, so he cannot wrestle.
Yeah, I had an injury. Driving, weak wrist.
He's saying that if you wrestle tomorrow, be half of the family, they will really appreciate it.
But I don't think I will win. So you're going to be disappointed. I wrestle. I don't win. You get no money, no prize. Then what?
No prize.
All the village will know, like, Carl from this family wrestled from UK, so that's like a good prize for them. Like an honor.
Weird
They seem
honor.
really friendly.
Of course they're friendly. They want me to wrestle for them. He said he's got a damaged head. Now, he said it's a motorcycle accident. Where's the motorbike? No motorbike here. He's done that wrestling, but he didn't want to tell me because it'll worry me. Motorbike accident. I haven't seen anyone on a motorbike. It's on a horse. What a lie that is.
What?
I think you're right, that's all right.
What a lie that is.
The little lamb or sheep or whatever that just like jumped over. What the hell? That was so cute. I want to watch it again. Sorry.
It's on a horse.
It was just really
What a
cute.
lie
So
that is.
random.
I think your outfits arrive for tomorrow.
I'm leaving my underpants on.
I thought you guys called them pants.
They're all wearing them.
They're not wearing them. This isn't a costume to fight in. I'm not happy with this. The fight was one thing. Looking like this, and I'm going to get battered. It's degrading.
The top part,
looking
the
like this,
hat looks
and I'm-
like the top part of like a champagne bottle, and they have like the gold film on it. It looks just like that.
I'm going to get battered. It's degrading.
I can
You got the
see
top
that.
on, right?
I don't know. I've no idea. It's not the sort of thing I normally wear, Richard, if I'm honest. So I don't know if I've got it right or not. I'm sorry about that.
Does look backwards, actually.
Feels too small. It's like a small cardigan. Are you sure that you haven't got one of the kids' clothes mixed up with this? I look gormless in a shadow. I've never had that. I have never seen my shadow and thought, what a div I look. I look like an acorn.
Can't argue with that.
Right, I suppose I best get this wrestling training done then.
That does look backwards, though, right? Oh, they didn't even correct him. The other guy isn't wearing anything. Embarrassing.
Oh, shit. Why haven't you got these clothes on? Why
There
am
you
I wearing this? You're all this on.
Exactly. This is so weird. How? This is so freaking confusing. These people are like in the middle of freaking nowhere. You gotta have a horse to get there and stuff. I don't understand how Ricky or Ricky's manager, producer, or anybody from Sky, whatever, whoever, doesn't matter. I do not understand how somebody from the UK contacted these people and arranged that, like, found out that they could arrange, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is very, very, very confusing and bizarre to me. Like, I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but how the fridge, like, are these people in touch with some kind of, like, travel agency and, like, oh, yeah, bring whoever you want, whenever you want, yeah, we can make a deal. Like, I don't get how they get in touch with these kind of people just in the middle of nowhere. It's weird. Just what? But okay. A for effort. Looks like he's gonna pop a vein or something. Oh my god. I like when he joins in on things. Just because.
You ready for the fight today?
Yeah. Just want to get it done, get it over with. We all know the result here. Do you know what I mean? People at home aren't going to be, oh, what's going to happen? What a mix this is. I could go into a jumble sale blindfolded and pick up random stuff and get a better...
I don't know where I am or where my attention is, but I thought the fight already happened. That was just practice. Okay, my bad.
...mix than this. What is this? What sort of look is this?
Dude, it's...
The national dress.
I've never seen it. I've watched Mr. Ben as a kid.
Backwards.
He travelled all across the world, Mr. Ben. I never saw him looking like a knob.
I'm confident the shirt part is backwards. The rope thingy's nice. I like that.
Sun's come out. Yeah, I was hoping for it to rain, yeah. Look at the size of the people behind me. I'm going to get battered. I've had about 40 minutes training. I tell you, you better have that camera running because it's going to be over in a flash. You'll have to slow it down and all that. There's not going to be highlights. There's not going to be bad bits or good bits. It's going to just be bang like that.
Okay, a lot of people
There's not going to be
wearing
highlights. There's not going to be bad bits or good bits.
The hats. So I guess they're like Mongolian traditional hats. We're all wearing the same thing. That's good, right? At least. Not like when he went to Mexico and he was wrestling and he was the only one that looked like an idiot.
It's going to just be bang like that. Quicker than a bungee
it's
jump.
Not backwards. It just makes no sense. Okay.
Here we go.
Weird that it's not backwards. What is that? Okay.
Oh.
That's it?
Let's get back on the train.
Please.
Waste of time. I told you that would happen.
He did.
Sorry about that. This is a bit annoying. Just looking at this map, we started off in Moscow. Steve said, oh yeah, just go to Mongolia, you're passing, go and do the sport thing. Done that. We're still on that same line, which means this train has got to Beijing. That's where I've been. Did that last time when I saw the Great Wall. Didn't like it. They know I didn't like it. I don't know why I'm going back there.
Trains can turn.
Right.
Like, this is an excellent
How are the Mongols treating you?
depiction of a train turning.
All right.
How are the Mongols treating you?
Yeah, the Mongols are all right. I haven't got no problems with any Mongols. Anyway, I'm calling you because I've been looking at the map, right? This train's not going across Russia anymore. It's heading to Beijing, and I've been there. I've told you I hated it. I said China dreadful, worst place I've ever visited.
Okay, right. One, you didn't see all of China. It's a huge place. Two, that's why I sent you there, because you hated it. When will you learn? This is not a holiday. So go and explore it and make something for the telly, please.
Again?
I mean, I wouldn't go there because I saw Idiot Abroad and it looked awful. But we're not the same, are we? So you might enjoy it.
All right. I can do what I want, can I? Well, last time I came here, you know, when I saw the Great Wall, didn't really enjoy it, did I? And I got back and I sort of said to a mate where I'd been, and he told me about this place. And I was gutted. I never came here. All this way. Never saw it. So it's weird in a way that I've had a second chance. It was like it was meant to be. I think it's in keeping with what we've been doing. You know, travel programme, showing you the world, how others live, little communities and all that.
This is cute.
All right. This is it. It's Dwarf Village. It's like this little town that they set up. Dwarves used to get a hard time or something in China, so they've set this up, place where they live and work. They've made it for themselves. Everything they want, it's made for being a dwarf. It's ideal. Well, they're all happy. You know.
How can you be sure?
Look at the skill of this. I'm doing a little bit of woodwork.
Woodwork's difficult.
It's amazing.
I've done that
I mean,
before.
that's not crap, is it? It's done it all. It's all sort of miniature, look. It's really cosy. And to him, it's massive, isn't it? You can show me around one of your houses.
Okay.
I haven't been in one of these.
I don't think so, but okay.
Just slow down a little bit. Just hang on a minute. Just hang on.
Oh!
No, you're not meant to laugh.
Too small for you.
Yeah, I am looking for something a bit bigger. I'm the biggest man who's ever been in it. It's good, isn't it?
Too small.
Do you know any dwarfs?
Yeah, I know one. I know a little dwarf. He's a mate of Ricky's. I don't know what he'd think of this.
Warwick?
He's always playing roles as, like, elves and Santa's little helper and all that. So at the end of the day, what's the difference? At least here, they work every day. 2 p.m, showing 7 days a week. Dwarfs at home, they're busy at Christmas. What else are they doing for the rest of the year? There he is, sat on a shelf. Name's Warwick. Any film with a dwarf in it, he's it. Is that Warwick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Carl, Ricky's mate.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, what are you up to?
I'm just in China. I'm looking at a dwarf village, and I wanted to run the whole tour.
The houses are adorable, though. Like, the shape they have, and just since everything is small windows and, like, car wouldn't even fit, they're adorable. They look like something from, like, a fantasy film. That's cute.
Sort of concept by you, because I know that people at home get a bit funny about, oh, you shouldn't be, you know, having a little dwarf village and all that. And it's really good. The people in there are dead happy. Nice little show they put on. Just thought, you know, it sort of covers me if I speak to you and say, I'm at a dwarf village, and you go, yeah, I've heard of that. It's nice.
It covers me?
Good on you.
No, well, I have heard of it, definitely, but I don't think it's nice.
Why not?
Well, I mean, it's like going back to the days of the freak show again, isn't it, really? I mean, they're all in there together, and you're going in there to gorp at them, basically.
Well, yeah, I did.
I did? That is exactly what I did. If they choose to be there, what's wrong with that? I don't understand when people have a problem with choices that people make. If you're choosing, I mean, it's fine.
And, you know, there is, like, little blokes in little funny outfits and all that, and you do sort of smile. But they're smiling. I think it's all right, isn't it?
I think it's terrible, Carl. I can't believe that. You
Made him feel bad about it.
Did you meet them?
Yeah, there's a king.
Is he little?
Of course he is.
That might be a show king. There might be a...
No, he was the head... No, he was the head man. He was at the top, he had a little cloak on and a crown, shades on. You could tell he was in charge.
What's happening out in China, it's segregation, it's exploitation, seriously.
It's not.
Seriously.
You see, you haven't been. This is what annoys me with people who... I'm in the thick of it here. I'm stood by their houses. They're all happy. There's a woman who I met who's a little dwarf. She's only been here 4 months. She's already got her own mushroom to live in. Now, you tell me that's wrong.
I'm just a bit disappointed in you, to be honest.
Hang on a minute. You're being all on your high horse and that. The picture that I shown of you on the telly so people knew you were sat on a shelf.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change my opinion, to be honest. I was doing something that was important, what I was doing there, anyway.
So, if all your work dries up, they're not making another Star Wars, you can't dress up as a little monkey, you've got no money coming in, you wouldn't think about coming here then?
Definitely not.
His face!
Definitely not.
God. I don't know why that last conversation took place, but what the hell? I want to imagine he was told to call him because it's just like very random. Oh, wait. I thought of somebody I could call. Oh, man. So everybody tells me that, you know, that's who he goes places with in season 3. And apparently he's not a fan. They don't get along too great. And I guess this is the beginning of that. Oh, God. Carl's facial expressions are just awesome. Look at that. Look at how is that not entertaining? How is that not funny? Look at this man. This guy's awesome. I never thought an episode all about a train could be so entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bummed out when I read the title, when I was looking, you know, to find the next one, and I saw the title. I was like, Trans-Siberian Express. I'm like, is the whole episode on a train? That's kind of dull, but it's Carl, and Carl made it fun. It was good. I think the desert island. I dropped something. I think the desert island was a lot funner and stuff because there was so many iconic and ridiculous moments taking place, especially him jumping from like a foot high. That was just amazing. But I can see why season 2 is funner than season 1. And season 1 was amazing. It was like already my favorite show. Like the second episode in, I was like already just freaking, first episode in, I was already freaking loving it. So I don't know how they improved, but they freaking did. This is awesome. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm off. It's over. So I'm gonna go. Anyway, yeah, guys, just, I don't know, live life to the fullest. Be happy. And other positive words, cause why not? Anyway, yeah, I'm out. Bye.